What's up? It's your boy Carcino here. And everybody's been asking me, man, when you gonna do a video about Rich Homie Quan and Thugger, man? Young Thug, man, you gotta get in there and tell us what happened, Cino. What's going on? Now, Young Thug and Rich Homie Quan are like out my realm of rap or hip hop that I normally would listen to, and they're basically out my age bracket that I would even deal with. So I have to make calls about something like that, which I know I got people, very fortunately, that grew up with these people. They grew up with this Rich Homie Quan and ATL, so they know all about him. They know all about what's going on with him and Young Thugger and all that stuff, and they follow it to the core. So here's the situation, just to enlighten the rest of the world. Those conversations that I have are very, very difficult to translate over. So it takes, like, you got to, like, decipher it, like the Imitation Game or something. Got to build a machine to decipher Enigma. Like, if I get that call from Atlanta, Georgia, it don't go the way you think it's going to go. Maybe if you're from Georgia, you would understand it or translate it. But for us, it come in just like this. Yeah, what up with that boy? Yeah, you want to know about that boy? See what happened? Well, see how that homeboy down there, by Bobcat. You know what I'm talking about? So when they came out there that way, then everybody came out there, but I don't want to know about that because I don't want to know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no about Jersey, you know what I'm saying? You know, not there, but that boy there. And then that big came out there, and then they came over there by the on that avenue. Well, I get that job there, but I told him go over there because he don't over there by the lake. But I told him I did that, don't worry about that there, because that phone there, and all them niggas over there on this corner, I did all this about that phone there in homework. I said, okay, I don't know what he just said. So I had to run that back 1,000 times. And what the translation comes out to is, and when they came out with the hit song that really blew up, I'm like, is he going to sleep or is he talking? Is he crying? I don't know what's going on. I had no idea who even made the song, but I know I heard it. So anyway, the song is a hit. But he really blew up with YG more than he was Young Thugger, but it is what it is. Here's why Quan left. He never left. Rich Gang, in the gang in which they are affiliated, which is the assimilation of Young Money and Cash Money all together, they call themselves the Rich Gang. Really stupid, but hey, it's for the young kids. So who am I to knock it? But here's the situation. The situation is this had nothing to do with a split up. He never said he was leaving. He just like, I want to work on my solo thing. Never said I would never work with Rich Gang again. It was taken out of content. And then Young Thug, being a young thug he is, he just responds and reacts and started calling him Bitch Homie Quan, And that's not the way you should respond to somebody who's your comrade or somebody that you're cool with. But the reason why Quan is doing it, which is very smart, if you want to try to make yourself established as an artist, because he's starting to see certain things that could affect his career. He's more concerned about having a career than just trying to be that hot guy for right now. And he's seeing Young Thug Birdman getting really close to Young Thug and promoting Young Thug, and it kind of pushes him out of the box a little bit to where it's like isolating just Young Thug and Birdman, and he's seeing the situations of what's going on in the labels. So he said, well, let me focus on me by myself so I can establish myself and my brand as an artist. That's all he's trying to do. And by even taking the high road like this shows that he has some intelligence and some knowledge of what's going on in the game and inside the company, and rather go into magazines and start a whole bunch of stuff. He just do it the professional way, and just say, hey, there's really no beef. There's no drama. Much success to Thugger, and let him continue to do his thing. Because it really isn't no beef. He's just making sure his brand, his identity is where it needs to be. And I understand that. But like my cousin them, they don't understand it. They can translate what's going on, but they can't understand it because they don't have the age to understand it. They whole thing, no, that fuck nigga, he won't try to go around there. He liking it with male. He down there hating them fuck nigga, and they got that goddamn head. And fuck nigga did that, and then he won't be a homeboy. And I don't understand that kind of talk. I gotta run that through the machine and have it print out in English and get me the right translation. But the translation is, I think they took it all out of context. What the man was saying. Never said he wouldn't do any songs with Rich Gang. Never was the original statement whatsoever. Just like in boxing, just like in anything else, people take things out of content and run with it. So that's what's going on with Rich Homie Quan and Young Thug. Miscommunication. Will they reunite and do a song? I believe so. But I'm out.